Ice Locked here with Nocturne Gaming, and today we're taking a look at the last island in the story, Utopia. Once you land on Utopia, you'll end up in a farm area that looks something like this, and you will need a few things on this island, and that is a weapon of some sort, either a spear or a machete or even bow and arrows. Good healing salves can be really useful later on in the guide, and make sure you have plenty of food and water. The one required item to complete this island is a Zipline Tool, so make sure you have one of those prepared. So once you land on the island, you're looking for this building here that has a map on the wall, and this map is our first puzzle. We need to dig up 3 items at the locations that are circled in red. There is a shovel here for you to pick up, so go ahead and grab that. And we're looking for 3 parts of Detto's codes. So from this building, you want to head off towards the left side, and we're looking for this dirt pile right here. So equip your shovel and dig down, and that will give you your first code part. The next code part is continuing on towards these platforms over here. Jump up on top of these boxes, and your next code piece should be in this dirt pile. The third code piece is actually all the way on the other side. We need to head towards that building with the yellow roof over there. And your third code piece should be in this dirt pile. Once you have all 3 dirt piles, head back towards the house and head inside. Go all the way towards the back, and there's 2 items to pick up. First is the blueprint for the big backpack, and then a harpoon, which you'll need later in the guide. Our next section is a little bit more complicated, but we need to head across the island, and we're going to have to swim over to the other set of docks. Once you're on those docks, these hyenas will come after you, and whenever they bite you, they'll actually grab a hold of you and start dragging you. The only way to get them to release you is to stab them with a spear, and they take a few hits to be able to kill. Once the hyenas are taken care of, we need to find 5 electrical cables for the next part. So the first one is actually pretty easy to grab, and it's behind this building, so go ahead and grab that one. The next one is up on top of this platform over here, but to get up there we need to find these wooden crates. So we're going to carry 2 of these over here and place them down and stack them up. You can jump up 2 crates high, and that will allow you to get up here enough to grab the electrical cable. If you want to get all the way on top, you can stack 1 crate on the bottom floor and 3 crates here, and that will allow you to jump up top. From here, the next section is to go up on top of this building, as this is how we can get to all of the other wires. To do this, we'll need a total of 6 crates. So jump up top and place them kind of in this corner for the taller stack. And once you have all of your crates stacked up, then you want to jump on top of this roof. At the very top of the roof is another electrical cable for you. And from here we can continue on to grab the next few sets of cables. From here, ride the zip line across. Jump on top of the roof and head down the ladder to grab your 4th electrical cable. After that, you can use this door to exit. And from here, we need to go back on top of these boxes again. Ride the zip line across to the other building now. And there's a couple ways you can get the other parts. Is first to carry these boxes across the roof here and stack up 2 of them. And once you're up top, there are 2 electrical cables, which will give you more than what you actually need. But if you don't want to go to this area, there is another electrical cable off on the other side across the bridge there. So the 7th electrical cable is down on this area if you want to use that one instead of the 2 up top. However, they're not needed as you only need 5 for the next section of the guide. Once you have your 5 electrical cables, we're moving on to the next step, which is to connect the 2 generators. This generator here needs to be connected with the electrical cables to this generator. To do this, we need to drag the electrical cable similar to Temperance Island, and the one thing we have to remember is you cannot drag an electrical cable while using a zip line. So to do this, we need to head back on top of this building and use the zip line here. At this location, we can start dragging a cable and jump down to connect it to the generator. After this, we need to head back on top of the building again. Ride the zip line one more time. And start dragging your cable again. Connect it to the top of the building here. From here, we actually have to go backwards one more time, so we need to ride the zip line. Start dragging your cable. And climb the boxes one more time. Connect it there, and then ride your zip line across. Our next one is to start dragging the cable and go up the ladder here across this wooden pole and connect it to the next box. Our last cable is to drag it one more time down to the generator. After this, you should see the electricity going through your power lines, and we can head back to the farming area. So now that the generator is powered up, it's actually powering this water pump, and our next goal is to get the water over to the water tank on the other side of the island. To do this, we need to solve 3 of these puzzles here, and to do that, you have to rotate each of these 3 sections separately to line them up and have the water go out the output. So this is the solution to the puzzle here by having this pipe going off to the right and this half circle here on the left side of it. The second ring should connect to the middle ring and have this little pipe on the left side. And then your middle ring should have this little U shape to connect all of it and finish the puzzle out to this pipe. After that, you can see the water pumping through the next pipe, and we're heading to the next puzzle. So this is the solution for the second puzzle, having this pipe here on the going off to the right again, having your half circle on the left side. For the middle section, we need to have this pipe going towards the left, as well as having the little pipe on the right side here. And then for the middle ring, having this U shape one more time will allow you to continue pumping water to the next section. There is one more of these puzzles on the other side of the island, so let's head there next. And for the solution to the third puzzle, looks like this. Your goal is to have this pipe heading off to the left and this little pipe over to the side. Some of these pipes do look the same, so be careful there. Your middle ring should look something like this, with the pipe heading towards the right and this half circle on the right side. And then your middle section will look something like this. These are a little tricky if you're not paying close attention. But after that, all of the water pipes should be done, and we can head towards the water tank Go up the ladder, and since it's filled up, we can now grab our carbon dioxide canister. Once you have the carbon dioxide canister, head back to Detto's house. And go on top of the roof using the stairs on the right side. At the very top of the house, we need to use the harpoon launcher here and ride the zipline across to the building with the shattered window. In the building, there is a key for the entrance key, and we're going to grab that and then head back outside to ride another zipline down. At the bottom, we need to ignore this door for now and continue on our path. And grab one more key outside of the door with all of the locks and chains. Go back towards the door that we ignored a little bit earlier. And use your 2 entrance keys to go inside. Go into the elevator and go towards the 2nd floor. At the top of the floor, head outside, and we want to grab this handle. After this, we want to head through a jumping puzzle of sorts, and to do this, we need to go up top. There is a bunch of these spinning fans, and if they hit you, they will knock you off the platform. But if you fall down, there is safety nets, and you just need to make your way back to this ladder. So let's continue on with the jumping puzzle now. For this one, jump across the platforms. Take a right. For this one, crouch down and jump over when the fans are not in the way. This one's a little bit trickier as there is places that can knock you down from the bottom, and then there is one that you have to crouch for. So just be prepared on your timings for this. It may take you a few attempts, but it's easy enough to get back up to this spot. After this, crouch through the next area. Jump up top and watch these spin as these blades are spinning a little bit faster. For this, you will need to crouch on top of the boxes and then jump over the boxes when the fan blade passes. And we're at the top now. Take a left inside the building, and this is an area that we'll need later as the elevator's missing the cogwheel. But we really want the hammer that's here, and we're going to head back to the beginning. To do this, simply jump down onto these nets and make your way back to the ladder at the beginning of the room here. Go up the ladder and up another set of stairs and up one ladder. And use your hammer on the door here. So once we're in here, this is another set of puzzles for you, and the key thing here is you need to get a cogwheel onto the platform and raise it up to the 2nd floor there. So let's grab our cogwheel now, and the key here is you cannot jump or use zip lines or anything like that with a cogwheel in your hand. You can only stop carrying it, but you have to be close enough to pick it up. So to do this, we need to grab 2 of the crates that are around the room and place them near this set of boxes. And then we can grab our cogwheel to set it up top. After that, jump up on top of these boxes and grab your cogwheel again. And then move one box over here. jump up on top of your box, and you should be able to grab your cogwheel now. After this, place your cogwheel on the platform with the 1 on it, and that will start the next section of the puzzle. Head back to the bottom. This is a weight system that you need to increase the weight on the platform on the left side high enough to get the platform on the right side up to the 2nd floor. And I'll give you a second here before I start the solution to this puzzle. All right, so to solve this puzzle, we need to head to the top floor. And our goal here is to add the 3-weight block here. The easiest way to do this is to actually stand on the platform, as it will take you up and down as well, and then use the 3-weight. On the next set of icons, or on the first floor here, we need to use the 1-weight, and then on the bottom floor, remove the 3-weight. At the 3rd floor, you want to add the 2-weight, and then remove the 1-weight, and that will have everything equaled out, so we can go towards the other side to grab our cogwheel and move on to the next section. From here, we need to use our cogwheel on the bridge, and then pick up your cogwheel to go to the next area. So in this room, we need to use our cogwheel on the platform, and this is going to start another set of puzzles. So I'll give you a couple seconds here, and then I'll show you the solution. So if you don't want to know, skip past this part. All right, so to solve this puzzle, we need to head all the way up top. I really recommend standing on the platform again, and then using the 5-weight here. At the first floor, we want to add the 1-unit weight and then remove the 5-weight. At this floor, we need to use the 4-weight, and then we can remove the 1-weight. At this floor, we can use the 2-weight, and then remove the 4-weight. And from here, we need to use the 3-weight, and then remove the 2-weight. And we have it balanced now, so we can just jump across, or you can use the ladders to get up to this section. So go ahead and grab your cogwheel, and then head outside towards the left, and follow down the bridge here. You can use your cogwheel to open up one more drawbridge, and then grab your weight to continue on down back to where the elevator cart is, and we can throw our cogwheel on here and then pull the handle behind you, and that will send it back up towards the elevator. At this point, we need to head back through the jumping puzzle one more time to get to the elevator. And at the top of the jumping puzzle, we need to go and grab our cog, and then head inside to the elevator and use this on the missing cogwheel section. From here, we can use the elevator to go up some floors. From here, head outside, take a left turn, and down the stairs. We need to get up on top of this wall, and to do this, we need to stack our crates up again. So you should need 1 and 3 and then you can jump up on top of the wall. Once you jump up top, Olaf will start throwing fire bombs at you, and our goal is to scale the wall that he's standing on. To do this, we need several stacks of crates, and it's basically going to use all of the crates in the area. So you need a stack of 1, 3, and then 5 to jump on top of this wall. Once you have your stacks of 1, 3, and 5, jump on top of the crates. And then jump on top of the wall, and Olaf will run away.
Infantry, ready yourselves for charge!
At this point, you can grab your blueprint for the electric zipline tool as well as the warehouse key. Continue on your path and open the door, take a left, and then follow the path around towards the right and go up this set of stairs. At this point, it is recommended to drop this ladder, as this will allow you to easily get back up to this section, and if you need to restock on your supplies to be able to fight the boss, this is a good chance to do so. So make sure you have a good weapon as well as plenty of healing salves. I really recommend actually having an extra spear as well, as there's quite a few hyenas in this fight. But once you're stocked up and ready to go, head inside, use your warehouse key here, and then our next fight is going to be these hyenas, and it's going to be a similar fight as the last time. We need to stack up crates, except for this time we need 2, 4, and 6 crates. So to do this, head down, and I would recommend killing a few hyenas to get started. And once the hyenas are taken care of, start grabbing your crates as quick as you can, as the longer you take in this fight, the more hyenas will spawn. So once you have all of your boxes set up, you can jump up top. So 2, 4, and 6. And as soon as you jump up, Olaf will run off again. And after this, head up the stairs. But if you need to restock on supplies, if that fight took a lot out of you, you can open these doors to go back outside. At this point, there is one more boss fight to take care of, and that is the final boss of the game. So head up the stairs and take a left, and continue on the hallway. Once you jump down into this pit, the boss fight will start, and a couple things to note here is it's really recommended to have your healing salves here, as this boss does have quite a bit of damage and it has about 500 HP. So make sure you have a good weapon, either a spear or a machete or bow and arrows. Bow and arrow might be a little bit easier to fight it, but let's go ahead and get started. But once this fight begins, you will need to stab it or shoot it with an arrow, and every time you stab it, it will drop a poison puddle. So it's recommended to fight it by letting it come to you, stabbing it, and then moving backwards. And every so often, Olaf will throw him a piece of meat, and this will start his special ability phase. And he's got 3 special abilities. The first one is a lunge, and it does quite a bit of damage to you, and there's not really you can do much to break out of it once you get to this point. But go ahead and continue fighting the boss. And this is his second ability. And he will throw 3 rocks at you that leave a poison trail in the ground. So make sure you're planning where these poison trails are going, otherwise it can be a hindrance to you later in the fight. And this is his third ability, where he jumps and lands a large amount of poison on the ground, and he jumps 3 times. After that, just continue the boss fight. But once the boss is taken care of, we can go ahead and pick up his loot, and we can get a bunch of leather meat and the alpha head. After this, head through the large metal gate and go up the elevator. Continue through the room and go up the stairs, and Olaf will have a little accident. Fortunately, he's okay though. So we can go ahead and jump down and pick up the master key from him. Off to the left side of him, you can pick up the titanium tools blueprint, and then head back outside through the elevator here and go downstairs. From here, continue outside, open the door, and head straight, and then take a right to this door with the lock and keys. You can use the master key, and this will enter a cutscene as the final cutscene of Utopia. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this type of content, and a huge shout out to our Patreon members that support the work we do. Thank you from all of us here at Nocturne Gaming. If you would like to become a patron and get some added benefits, check out the link in the description. If you have any thoughts, comments, or questions, please leave them down below for me, and we'll see you next time.